Hello, hello. This is Dr. Anana. I am the founder of Blessed Girls Global, and I just wanted to come and give you a quick invitation. I wanted to give you some details about Blessed Girls Ghana 2024. As many of you know or may not know, but Blessed Girls is a global organization, and we have traveled and built branches and outreaches extensively outside of the United States, in Africa and South America. And so Africa is definitely my home away from home. We've traveled and done outreach and missions in South Africa, in Kenya, I have to remember the places, in Burundi, and of course in Ghana. And so I am excited to invite you all to share and to join us in our next upcoming visit in Ghana. We'll be going into Accra, July 2024, the 1st through the 7th. And obviously, depending on the flights, you'll be returning back to United States on the 8th. And so I just wanted to invite you, give you a little bit more details about the trip and how you can sign up today for as little as $200, right? Just to put your deposit down and secure your seats in this all inclusive experience in Ghana. So bear with me. I wanted to give you some details on that and share with you. So the trip actually begins July 1st, and it's your accommodations are 6 hotel nights at the Labadi Hotel, which is a beach resort. It includes all your transfers, your transportation, and a private air conditioned coach and driver and guide, which will be a part of it and will make sure that you are greeted from the airport. You have an arrival, a meet and greet guide, and you depart the airport once upon your arrival. You have you're greeted at the hotel with a drink, with a overview of the hotel, of the resort. So we're so excited about that. All your local taxes, accommodations, and sightseeings, the tours, all of that are included. Your meals, basically your breakfast and dinner is included every day. Sometime if you're off site, you might have to get your lunch, as we're out and about, but pretty much your breakfast and dinner is included every day. So I love that. And breakfast and dinner in Africa is like no other. It's not just cereal and pancakes, I promise you. So the things that are not included, obviously, are your airfare. We're working on a group flight, and because people are coming from different places. So for now, we're just going to talk about your land accommodations, okay? So on day one, you will arrive in Accra. You will clear customs, immigration, and you'll get your bags, and you'll proceed to the outside pickup area where you'll be greeted by your tour driver. Okay, so upon arrival to Labadi, you will have a welcome drink at the hotel. You get the orientation session. Like I said, we're going to have dressmakers there take measurements. So you have your clothes custom made and sewn and prepared for you before you depart. Also, if you like to get your hair braided, this is a great opportunity to get your hair braided upon arrival, or you can make an appointment for that. And it is only a fraction of what we pay in the United States. So I definitely encourage you to do that as well. Then we have a welcome dinner that night at the resort. So truly, Ghana is a place where you can reconnect with your cultural, the practices of our ancestors. You have an opportunity to really immerse yourself in this dynamic experience in Ghana, and while we're at the capital of Accra. Rich cultural experience. The food, magnificent. And so we'll be staying at, again, the Labadi Beach Resort for 6 nights. All right. Day two will be a city tour. We'll tour Jamestown and the Arts Center. So again, after breakfast, we will depart for sightseeing and tour Accra, which is the capital. You'll experience the city highlights during this time. You'll get to be orientated to Accra, the capital, which was actually established in 1877. It's also the capital of the Greater Accra region. In addition to the country's most populous city, travel through the administrative, the economic districts of Accra. You'll see the Artiste Alliance Gallery, the W.E. Du Bois Center for Pan African Culture, the Independence Black Star Square, and just so much more where you can learn all the important events and the things about Ghana's history, right? Which was the country's first president. You'll get to learn more about him and just how they gained their independence. Afterwards, you'll visit Jamestown, which is the historic center of the British Accra. You'll love the bright colors, the authentic taste, the rich history of this charming district. As you explore Jamestown, the architect, the blend, you'll be like, wow, buildings you never saw, the colors, everything about it, while experiencing the Ghanaian influence. So you'll get to see this, you get to take pictures. Some of the most famous buildings in Jamestown, the lighthouse, the Gulf. It's awesome day, right? You end the day at the art center. I love the art center, where you get to participate, but you got to sharpen your bargaining skills because you will shop, and you get to get everything: your handbags, your jewelry, your dresses, your black soap, your shea butter, everything right there. And the thing that I love, just anyone for visiting Africa for the first time, nothing has a price tag on it. Nothing has a price tag on it. You really get to shop for goods based upon the value it has and the value you place on it. And then you get to negotiate through that. So you shop for goods in Ghana, from West Africa in an open air market. And you'll display again, you'll find like the fabrics, the different designs, the textures, the textiles, all that you can purchase before we return back to the hotel and have dinner together. Then day 3, actually, because we arrive, we'll go to the slave dungeon experience. We'll visit Cape Coast and the Almina Castle. So, of course, after breakfast, we depart for Cape Coast. Upon arrival, you will visit the infamous forts, the castles, the slave dungeons of Ghana. This is probably the most life changing event, life changing tour for anyone, not just African American, but anyone to really understand what took place. And as you visit the Cape Coast that was built by the Swedish in 1653, you actually get to walk history. And then, of course, if you are African American descent, you are the remnant that get to come back, and see and understand the Western slave trade, the African tribes that made the transatlantic slave trade even possible. It's an opportunity for you to really walk up close and personal with history, to stand in the dark, in the dungeons. Imagine the experience and the conditions of millions that million Africans endured. Life changing, life changing. So a full day of the castle, of the experience of visiting the museum. So to it's like life changing, guys. Right? To see the truth of the conditions in person is such a powerful reminder of the inhumanity of the slave trade. And then afterwards, we will head back to Accra. And of course, lunch and dinner will be included, and you will end your day back at the Labadee uh, Hotel Beach Resort. Okay, so if you want to go to the beach and get in the pool, you have the opportunity to do that. I feel like that's the day just to let the things settle in your spirit, in your mind, journal, right? And to really capture what that experience meant for you. Then the next 2 days are either your day of leisure or your day of service. Breakfast is included, dinner is included. And so that day, we're either going to be going out to the schools, those that are part of Blessed Girls, or if you want to just come and journey and see what the schools, the education system is about, help support our pads and panties outreach. You can help us to distribute those. We'll go visit schools. We'll talk to young people about youth civility. We talk about relationships. We talk about the world as we know it, and we learn from them. So we spend time in the schools talking to young people for one full day. And then our second day, again, could be your day of leisure or your day of service. We'll be doing a medical outreach. So, like for us here in the United States, it's like a medical fair. We'll be giving out supplies, we'll be doing some screenings, and we'll be working with the locals there as far as helping support health outreach there in Ghana. And of course, breakfast and dinner is included in that. And if you want to just stay at the hotel and relax and sit by the beach, you are free to do that as well, right? And then the last day, which is July 6th, that will be your opportunity to really, we say, living the heritage, where you actually, after breakfast, we depart Accra and we go to the beautiful village located on the lower course of the splendid Volta River. You'll pay a courtesy call to the chief and the elders amidst the traditional drumming and dancing by the villagers. You get to participate in the naming ceremony where you get to recognize what your Ghanaian name is and is given to all the participants. And a gift is presented as part of the celebration for your new identity as you become a part of the Ghanaian family. Right. I love, love, love this. We've done this in Kenya as well. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful experience of oneness and being a part and being welcomed into Africa. Later that evening, a dinner is prepared for us by Chef Ruby. And so you get to experience the cooking, the food, which invokes so many nostalgia and memories, and really understanding the culture and how much love is brought into our food, as we would say, soul food, if you will, here in America. So you have a full experience. We have dinner made fresh for us, and then we return back and prepare for our departure. So that's a quick overview of the trip. I just want to invite you, first time ever, to come experience Ghana with Blessed Girls. You see, with our trips, it's not just the tourism, it's not just a vacation, but it's an opportunity for you to give back, to experience mission work, to get out there. If you are a speaker, if you are a teacher, an educator, hands down, this is an experience of a lifetime. So join us. The total cost per person, as it is right now, the price can go down depending on how many people, but this all inclusive cost per person is, let me just make sure I have that right, is approximately $4,000. So we invite you to participate, reserve your spot, your seat today, and make your deposit so we can have you there, get you to start making your payments, help you with your fundraising, how to get sponsorships. We walk you through it step by step. So again, just an invitation, get started, sign up today. Plan now to be with us in Ghana 2024. My name is Dr. Anana, and I welcome you to come experience Africa with Blessed Girls, where you will be bold, you can be you, and you can learn more about who you are and the heritage, the great, great, rich heritage that we have as African Americans. See you soon. And more importantly, I will see you in Ghana. Come with your family. Even if you come alone, you will not be alone. Experience it with new friends and family that come together. So you might be alone, but you will not be alone. You will experience Ghana as a family with us as we tour and experience this.